And this is where we pick back up for the other archive, because we're going to keep going. So, I do believe, again, it's either Celed or... You know, one day I'll bother to remember how to pronounce that. Actually, turn around, because this party composition ain't great. Okay. That boss should not have taken us 11 minutes. How badly do we want to break this? You know what? Just for the Dragon Quest VIII outfit, let's go. Uh, 5.5 Part 1 was short, yeah. It was not long. At least in terms of story content that it added. I think it came with a new coin boss and a few other things. Oh, you meant... Okay. If only the final version of bosses would maybe even 10 minutes. Okay, so no, it did not take me 45 minutes to kill Name Withheld. It took me probably about 15 to 25, somewhere between there. I'd have to go look at it. But I know it didn't take me 45 minutes. Alright, if we go to the Ron Forest Belt, I'm pretty sure that will take us... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that will take us to, place. Celed. I could be wrong, it's been a while. Alright, we should probably do a team check. See if this party composition is any better. Oh, she doesn't have a weapon equipped. The Monster Master doesn't have a weapon equipped. Oh, baby's dead. Ah, not the puppets. Why do you not have a weapon equipped? These fields go on for literally forever, and it's weird to look at. Oh gosh. Yours can be, especially when you make a wrong turn, A. Yeah, and they do get better at it later on. Version 1 and 2, more so version 1, have a lot of what I just do call MMO maps. And, like, the answer to that is usually, but it is an MMO. But what I mean by that is, like, the unnecessarily big maps don't need to be that ginormous. Okay, the sea just covers it up. I'm like, is there no exit? Celed Mountain Pass. You know, it's funny. I'm pretty sure I had 100% bought a different mount by this point on my original run. I think I had the Traveler's Horse. Just so I didn't have to listen to this dentist drill anymore. Everyone loves the dentist, A. It's not that uncommon. I whistle on stream pretty often. Caught off guard, despite the fact that you willingly ran into it. For no reason. Yeah. Look, if the only thing... Okay, no, I usually give 2 things of credit to the offline version from what we've seen so far. The only 2 things I'll give credit to the offline version is, 1, they did say they'll be changing a couple maps, and that probably is going to be mostly just the absurd size of some of them. But the maps that have not been touched have a very, very faithful look from what we've seen of the game. But the other thing I'm going to give credit is I cannot possibly fathom that the offline version, at least for the version 1 content, it'll have better pacing. I'm positive about that one thing. It'll probably have better pacing than normal version 1 online. What huge maps was my first thought when playing? It just seemed like a bunch of unnecessary learning. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what I just said, Nick. Okay, it cut off half of that comment. I didn't see the first part super firm. What huge maps was my thought when first playing? Just seemed like a lot of... Yeah. Am I gonna lap you, Weasel? Weasel, I'm gonna lap you. I hope you know that. They'd lose money if they did the same thing. I mean, of course. Is there an inn? There's usually an inn in these little out camps. Keyword is usually. There's a side quest that involves this barrel later for no good reason whatsoever. A fearful idea about the online? Don't we all, but please share, Draco. I mean, what's more horrifying than butchering the presentation and all of the amazing cutscenes and scale of the world by making it a top-down perspective where you never get the views like the freaking well we were just in? They're not gonna remove Paiju just because, so stuff like that, even if they have no plans for version 5, I don't think they're gonna touch story stuff. That would actively piss off even the Japanese audience. Like, okay, like, Square is... I know not everybody shares this opinion, per se, with, say, Final Fantasy VII Remake, but it's not like there was no thought put into it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but that remake was genuinely well done and had thought put into it. And the same can be said for most of Square's remakes of that sort. Even if they're just glorified re-releases sometimes. So, like, I'm still not entirely comfortable with the offline version of 10, just because I know there's no way in heck they're gonna, like, fade to black and then go to the better-looking cutscenes. You're just gonna watch two chibi models bump into each other, and that kind of blows. I am mildly excited because they did say it'll actually be traditionally turn-based, which I am very interested to see how they balance it in comparison. Or let alone how they do the party system. They might do a party system that's more similar to 9. Or better yet, things are mostly balanced for just your one character, except for the bigger bosses. And when those happen, like, instead of Husa staying on the background while fighting Sir Ribeiro, or whatever his name is, he's actually a party member. Remaster's cough. Okay, so that one is a little bit of an outlier, because calling those a remaster is a slap into the face, because those are glorified upscale ports that are being sold for $25. It's not okay. That's Square being a greedy piece of garbage, which they also are. I'd also say give those remasters literally a year and watch their price drop all the way down to the crappy mobile ports we already have. Making a nod to the OG Dragon Quest? Maybe. Just with, you know, Husa and them actually being party members for, like, those extended periods of time. Instead of the, I'll meet you there, it's like he travels with you and he's a party member for that time. Like, imagine being able to actually go around Lendesseria with freaking Anlucia in your party. That's, like, the one thing I hope for, and even then, saying Anlucia is also disingenuous, considering the offline version is still just only version 1. Predatory. Oh, it's far from as predatory as other MMOs. Someone help. I don't like her, man. She's super annoying. This town is for children only. We don't need any help from adults. The lost butler in search of a lord to serve. Answer my call. Look at it. Look at this Narnia piece of garbage. Get rid of that son of a... He tried to attack my precious people. Other mainline Dragon Quest games on Steam, I'd be that guy who buys them all no matter what version A. I mean, if it's Dragon Quest, I do that too, just because it doesn't have the same presence as Final Fantasy. Put that crap away while I'm blinking. The blunder was my fault. I will not disappoint you. More importantly, you there. From the looks of it, you're an adult. I can tell. What's up with that guy? Yeah, he just kind of stands there. I don't know where you're getting the, how you got here, but this is a children's town called Celed. to this area as a kid. They still call you an adult. It's hilarious. A grown man like you needs to be vetted before they can stay in town. Vetted? Lord, she's annoying. I don't like her. We're just gonna push Celed out of the way as fast as possible. Fine, they did allude to for future DLC. I'm aware of that. But my problem with that is still, that tells me that it has a similar structure to, Okay, so my problem with it is we still don't know if it's a mobile game or if it's planned for console. Because if it's a mobile game, they're going to do the exact same freaking thing that they're doing with Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. And I don't know how I feel about that, seeing as that formula has not been proven to work. If they do release it as a full RPG and then still consider them DLC expansions and freaking, you know, advertise them that way, then sure. If they do version 2 as DLC, it's going to be version 2. It's not going to be just the trial. There's no way they'd stop where the trial would end. That'd be stupid. And that's the fate of all MMOs at some point, but... And I think that's ultimately the purpose of the offline version, but I still think they're sacrificing a little bit more than they would be. And there was the thing where they said they want to keep Dragon Quest X going for another 15 years plus. And if that comes to be... Oh, I don't even know what that would mean at that point. Like, there's too much not to just... Oh, man. I'm no authority on this topic anyway. But, yeah, no, if version 2 is DLC, it's not going to stop at 2.3. That would be weird and dumb. If they were going to do that, they're going to still treat it as an expansion. Right, I have to go to the church or something? They don't know. A Battle Rex and the Celed Mountain Road. Okay. Isn't that one around via private servers, though? Like, that's still slightly different. Because, like, when something survives via private servers, it is still technically dead. Just most companies that actually care about their MMOs will make the code available in such a way that people can set up private servers normally. Private servers exist for all versions. Yeah. But that'll change soon. Ooh, interesting. Okay. No, there's still public ones for 11, I believe. Huh. Well, if it's still making money, no reason to shut it off, I guess. Come on, drop your tail. Ever just get murdered by skeletons? For 11? For 11? Excuse me? Actually, no, that's not too out of the ordinary now to think about it, because I know there was, like, they announced some sort of HD remaster of sorts. That's wild. Oh, the HD was canceled? Fat oof. Okay, drop your tail, bozo. Usurped. Yeah, no, they have. But that's what happens when your company is trash. And do certain things. And have a freaking... Ugh. Ugh, Blizzard, you horrible, horrible thing. Okay. Small child, I have brought you a lizard's tail. It's currently covered in blood and still twitching, but it is what you asked for. Take it. Looks like you got yourself a dragon's tail. Give it to me, the jury's out, and I'll bring you here through to the queen. Okay, got it. Now go inside the church and say hello. Yeah. Looks like you passed the screening like I told you to. Good. From now on, I will hereby recognize you as an honorary child. Welcome, traveler. I am Lizolata, leader of the city. People call me their queen. You are? Yes, your name is excellent. It's a funny name. It's a perfect for your froggy face. I don't know. So, where the hell did you come from, and why are you in this town? Let me do my explain animation. XRN, that's a new one. In search of butterflies. Well, okay. Let me tell you the rules of this town. I'm only going to say this once, so listen to it and take it to heart. First of all, what the child says is absolute. Honorary children follow their own words and do not interfere. And the second, no matter what time of day it is, you must always shut your door. And finally, the third, no snacking? Do not knock him over. That's enough for me. I'm tired of seeing your frog face, so it's time for you to leave. She's so mean, dude. Snack time, then I'll get ready. So everyone, please come up to the tea room upstairs later. And you can do this quest in kid form, and nothing about it changes. Oh, that walk cycle, though. Oh, yeah. She's so mean. Honorary children don't get any snacks. You can wait all you want, but you don't get any. Yeah, she sounds like a politician. This is my least favorite story arc in all of version 2. Actually, the second half of it I like, but the first half is just kind of eh. I want your dumb snacks. I have balanced pasta. It's infinitely better. Look at that robotic turn. Pretty much. Let's get started. Man, maybe if you weren't such an A-wipe to him, he wouldn't have gone rogue. I mean, what? You get fed. What do you think? You've never seen a pile of treats like this, have you? We can eat whenever we want, as much as we want. I mean, look, I know we're not there yet, but I'm pretty sure Lucinda knows how to freaking set a table way more than you do. She makes you be her freaking Uber driver. Uber Eats or whatever it's called. I don't have enough to give you. Literally, we can have as much as we want whenever we want. I don't have enough for you. F off. Wow, she really is just a little stink, isn't she? At least while the turning it has the... Everyone eat up. Look at him go. Look, the only person with an actual head on his shoulders here. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Is it really okay to live life that relies on the power of a monster like this? Before, there were adults in this town, and we all lived a decent life. But now... Hey, guys. Why don't we all go to the temple? If we pray like you're used to, I'm sure the adults will eventually come back. You don't have to come back as an adult. Yeah. Speaking with Excellent, we don't need the adults back. We have our queen. We're not wimps like you. If you want to pray so badly, why don't you go alone? The most unbelievable part of all of this is these children aren't bawling for their parents. Fecko. His name is Fecko. That's the end of snack time. I'm going to get ready to go out. So you're finally going to resume your plan, my queen. Yep, I'm gonna mess everything up and put all of your lives in jeopardy. Now that we have the dragon's tail, it's time to put the finishing touches on it. You two get ready. I'm going back to my room. You guys wait downstairs. Moschino, you can rest too. Redeemed stretch. amber jewel lies in the tower of Rinja. Thou shalt not fear the world of God, and knock at its gate. To enter a lady's room without knocking. I'm sure you were raised in a very disciplined household. Is that sarcasm? The hell do you want? Do you want to know our plan by any chance? Sure. But since you've been so helpful, I'll tell you about the town. You're probably wondering, aren't you, why there are no adults in this town? There are only children in Celed now. There used to be a lot more pompous adults. Cue remembrances. Cue remembrances. Any day there, Akmon. The church is closed to the public because we're planning to tear it down. It was a great playground for us. We'd play fetch on the roof and drop... Jeez. It was when I had grown tired of such games that I found a book in the library of my house. It had an ancient and forbidden art of summoning and a magic ring. I didn't believe in summoning at first, but the idea of dabbing in the forbidden arts was exciting to everybody, including me. These are children, by the way. Just friendly reminder that this child just went, ooh, the dark arts! And it was so that I managed to summon my butler, Mushino. When Mushino found out I was a summoner, he called me his queen and swore to me his allegiance. Of Skyrim, yeah. In this land, the legendary demon is sealed. Whoever summons the demon will be granted only one wish. So we tried to perform the summoning ritual in this church. We used what we had on hand. The dragon's tail, and the black goat's blood, and an amber bead of your mother's necklace. And when we started the summoning ritual, the magic circle glowed so brightly that the earth shook. It shook so hard I thought the building was going to collapse. In the end, the demon didn't show up. But when we walked out of the church, all of the adults were gone. That's dark! Oh, wait a minute! Oh! Oh, I just realized something in hindsight. Good lord, that's dark. Holy crap. The summoning failed due to the use of the incomplete materials, and the runaway magic wiped out the adults. Hey, I'm aware, Draco. Okay, so I'm going to put this as vaguely as I can for those who have played version 2. They're in between the two different versions of this town you can visit, reason for that which also being withheld. There is a building that is collapsed in each version of it. In the false world, it's not the building we're in right now, but the other church. Okay, well, I sort of spoiled that anyway. And in the true world, it's the other one. It's the building we're in now. And they did it in this building. And if you know what the false world is, and the fact that she said, I thought the building was going to collapse, think about that for a minute. I couldn't get the demon to grant me a wish, and I didn't expect every single adult in the town to disappear. I'm so relieved that those annoying people are gone. I was sick of them always preaching to me. I'm gonna head out. See you, Weasel. Thanks for swinging by. Now you know why there are no adults in town, and you know why I'm the leader. I'm done talking. I've got important things to do. So I'm going to ask you to leave. Alright, I'ma head out. Yeah, that, like, oh, good lord, that's dark. Granted, that's not anything you would realize by this point in game. Yeah, no, seriously, that's my biggest thing with 12, is people are like, oh, Dragon 12 is gonna be so dark. Okay, there's a plague town where everyone dies in Dragon Quest 9. Dragon Quest 10 just revealed that, you know, there's an entire city's worth of dead children. Ugh. All of version 5. All of the lore in version 5. Look at his walk cycle. Just look at it. I'll be going then. I want you to be good little boys and girls and keep an eye on the doors until I get back. Don't go outside in the night. Don't go. Liz, the adults always told us never to go near that tower. It's dangerous. You can't go there. When did anyone ever ask you for your opinion? That's right. It's presumptuous for a guy like you to be giving opinions to the queen. You wimp. Be good and stay home. That wimp's gonna keep you alive. I think it was excellent? My name is Philo. It's kind of a shameful place to be seen. It's kind of a shameful way to be seen. Haha. Excellent. Liz. Liz Alada is attempting the previous failed ritual of the summoning of the demon again. That's why she went to Rinja's tower, where the emerald jewel needed for the ritual is kept. Even the adults always told us never to go near there. Version 5-ish for tone. I can see that. I feel awkward asking this to a strange traveler, but I have a favor to ask. I can't leave Liz like this. Please, in order to stop her, will you come with me to the tower? I love how sometimes the Akmon just gives up. Just ever so occasionally. Thank you. Rinja's tower is on the Suradat Mountain Road. Follow the mountain road north past the Rinjahar coast. I'm going to go first, so I'll meet you there. I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of the tower. Oh, this is a bit of a walk. Nowadays, whenever I go here, I just use the Zoom Witch. Let's see, is it really? If I remember correctly, it's go to the tower and practically come back, and then it's over. I don't remember there being much else to Celed, since it's kind of split in two. Yeah, but no, holy crap, like, I still can't get over how hilariously dark that realization is. Also, I forgot to change my Monster Master, so we're going back. Do not put your characters up for rental without a weapon. Don't do it. Like, it's my fault partly for not looking, but don't do it. Actually, we are in Celed. Can we upgrade our armor at all? We should probably do that while we're here as well. I think this was, like, the next town to allow for that. I love how he's standing on a stool. It's so funny. I can leave you my battle master without a weapon. I mean... my fists are maxed out, yeah. Well, again, I'm trying not to overpower the game too much. Yeah, and, like, I can't always blame people for logging out and forgetting. I've done it on the occasion. Doesn't make it any less frustrating, though. Ooh, a dancer. Yeah, I'm feeling dancer. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Was the dagger and fan? Oh, was there somebody with a fan and a rod? Man, there's some weird ones here. It's just Assassin's Creed Ogre. Oh, this one. Yeah, no, it was, Also, serious deja vu, what the heck? I think I've had... No, okay, that was the same person we saw a minute ago. You do, Random Ogre. You do you, Random Ogre, man. Yeah, I freaking love it when freaking... Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The one Ogre dude at the cosplay event. That dude was a legend. Did that just say... Hold up. Okay. I was about to be real mad. The gear on my Ranger is still level 50 BTW. I don't want to steamroll. I could just set it to healing or mix it up. I mean, my level limit right now, I don't want to go too much higher than 70. I say as I have a level 80, but level 1 weapons. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. My battle master is naked. Nick. Funny enough, Nick, I think one of the first interactions you and I ever had was you logging in, changing your class right here, and then logging out so I could rent your guy. And that's weird. That was how long ago? The Hulk Hogan Ogre? Not the Hulk Hogan Ogre, but he's great too. That's weird. That's super weird. Yeah, no, I didn't think I did either. It just popped into mind. Over a year. It's funky how time flies, isn't it? Oh, okay, I remember this. This is my least favorite map in this whole game. Alright, if you want to get to the Rinja coast, at the northwest side of this map, you have to go all the way to the northeast and travel across it. You can't go the other way. You have to drop down Gosh, I hate this map. Yeah, the bunny flash mob. The one ogre, he was dressed as Mickey Mouse when he came up to us. And then he put on his own bunny suit. And the dude had the thigh highs. Like the buff ogre with the thigh highs. Horrifyingly brilliant. Oh, it was so good. Meaning he put effort into the bunny suit. Actual magic. Oh. Look at her go. She's just happy to be here. I love the dancer idols, man. They're so good. It's kind of a bummer that, like, the actual out-of-battle dancer idol pose isn't as peppy. Yeah, look at her go. She's just happy to be here. Yeah. In white chat, somebody actually just straight up asked, like, are you foreigners? And then, of course, on Twitter later, it's like, happy to play with the foreigners again. This is so funny. So cool as well. Oh, there were two of you. I didn't actually want to attack the Chimera. I wanted to attack this guy. Oh. Ooh, a Dark Jewel. That event was the highlight of summer. Was that last summer? Oh, stop it. Freaking, oh gosh, how long ago were the streams for, like, that we specifically had that whole week of just non-stop promotion of the hashtag? That was almost a year ago. During the winter. I know it wasn't this summer, because... No, it wasn't? I mean, it's easy enough to find out. I'm pretty sure I do have those events archived. Wasn't that before I met you? Running out of MP. First, yeah, probably. Because I don't think I was there for the first cosplay event. This is a cool bridge. Oh, it's nighttime. We don't get the full view. Oh, okay. Also, it's nighttime and we're, on the wrong version of this map for this view to be absolutely gorgeous. So I remember this map is infamous because there's one enemy coming up here that has an absurd amount of HP. Contrast event, the Eric event, and then the... Well, I mean, keep in mind, Draco, they were doing stuff like that long before the worldwide community was even, like, the Gaijins. I'm talking, like, Nick did stuff with, say, Dragon's Den and stuff before Milo initially created the server. I was there for Eric in 2021. Yeah. Yeah, Nick's really old school. Well, I'm not quite that old. I've been here long enough that when Milo's server was created, let's see, I think I had made it a good ways through version 1 before Milo invited me to the server. And even when I did join, it was still small enough that everybody knew everybody. Yeah. Go, Dancer, go, you magnificent person, you. That's such a good King Slime emote, though, Nick. That one turned out really well. Gaijins instead of worldwide. I don't think the name change is a bad thing. Okay, yeah, then it was the 2021 event because I recall joining the tail end of the Eric event. That was last year, though. That one I know was last year in 2020. Like, the Eric event was definitely 2020. Yeah, these guys are notorious. They have a ton of HP. Yeah, basically, like, when Milo invited me, it's because I would ask questions on Twitter with the tags. Because I didn't think to go to old forums or anything else. And then he's like, look, I'm making a Discord for this. You want to just join that? We're gonna just run away from this dude. My original run, that would have one-shot me. These guys hurt. They hurt a lot. And they have absurd evasion and absurd defense for no reason other than to be a literal roadblock. It's because they're technically behind the fence. Or is this on behind the fence? I think this is behind the fence. Whoop. It's one of the bigger cliffs. Yeah, they're such a pain, aren't they? I found it through Milo and recruited from another Discord, if I recall correctly. Almost wiping to them when I was doing 2.1. Yeah, for real. They're such a pain. They're so... Wait, no, I got turned around. They're so absurdly hard for no reason. For, like, this level. This guy's gonna hit me. Nope, he's not? Okay. Look at all these 13 skill points. I'm not gonna put in anything. Actually, yeah. Is that parry rate in general, or is that parry rate with when Great Sword is equipped? When fighting barehanded. I kind of wish... Yeah, okay, no, the passives are for the class, so those wouldn't be there anyway. I think I kind of overleveled a bit when doing version 1 and 2. Probably. For how much time you have more play time than I do, Draco, and I'm already beaten version 5, and I'm going through again. Yeah, there's not very many classes that use fists unless you specifically go out of your way to build for them. It's like, it's funny to me that martial artists is more like, you still use the weapons. Ah. There's none that uses fists. The only time I've seen fists used optimally is for, like, multi-kick when metal slime hunting. Oh, I didn't check the armor shop. Fat oops. And I have over 1,200 hours. Dang. I still don't have 800 on my main, and I'm at 443? Wow, 40. Oh, that shot up. Holy crap. Last I looked at this, it was like 20. Yeah, I beat version 1 on my alt just because I know exactly what I'm doing at, like, I think barely over 20 hours. This is such a dumb restriction, because you could just walk around. They had a big boy. Okay, Ganesh, I'm just gonna go past you, don't mind me. Almost there. Yeah, half of the Celed quest is, the travel time. I am distinctly remembering that now. It took us 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get here. I don't even remember. Crit. My count barely changes. Oop, we didn't put it back on. How did you get that? It just dropped from a monster, that's how. Oh, I look ridiculous. With these boots. The gloves are wrong and the goggles. It was dropped by the jaguar things on this map. Ah. Maybe the whole set of it looks decent, though. Wait, although I'm really glad they overhauled the glamour system. I'm not saying I'm gonna hop on at the moment and grind for it. Ha. Yeah, there's still a couple issues with the glamour system that make it somewhat annoying to use, but... I still want to get the standard martial arts outfit that you can, like, change the better colors of, because the one you get from the class quests is kind of eh. I have to come back here. Oh no, I didn't set a warp to Celed. Crap! Oh, wait a minute. I could have story warped. Man! No? No story warp? Maybe it'll let me story warp back. Gosh, what a waste of 10, 15, 20 minutes. Everything is Citadel Glamour? Yeah. Well, it's more so you don't need everything in your bag, I believe. I mean, I have it on my main, so I know about it. I actually have it made into an outfit on my main. I'm glad you're here. I came all this way to stop Liz, but when I see the tower like this, I feel self-conscious. It's pathetic. My father in this town was a priest. My father was a priest in this town. He told me very strictly that I must never enter this tower. How can I, as servant of God, disobey the teachings? I wonder what my father would think if he knew. They were all serious kids who obeyed the teaching of the adults until they started playing in that old church. Every day we would go to the Dharma temple and pray, and when the bell rang, the adults would come pick us up. Everyone lived in peace. Right now, Excellent is our only hope. Now that the adults are gone, someone has to stop her. Come on, let's go. Playing DQ4? Have fun. A big dungeon. That's admittedly not very hard to get through. It's just long. Dun, dun. Oh, that Dragon Quest VIII soundtrack. I think this absolutely is one of my favorite pieces of music, because nothing really captures a sense of wonder quite like it. And especially when you hear this and the post-game of 8, when you're going up that mountain, just, Cat. Seriously, I can't get over this Weddy. Just look at her go. Ah! You just suck my MP? I already have too little of that being a battle master. You give that back. Oh, there's a trial door in here, isn't there? I don't remember what those do. Yee, this way. I think we're gonna re-download and play Digimon Next New World Order again. Also, yeah. Yeah, what? Oh, the trial door. Yeah. What an odd place for a dresser. Surely that's not a trap. Oh my gosh, I can read the flavor text in this room. It's a freaking miracle. That is a big book. Oh my gosh. It's called The First Spell. Love, work, family. The old and the new. Our troubles are endless and often stem from our own relationships. I wish that guy would just go away. I'm sure everyone has thought that one time or another. In this book, I have introduced a spell to scare off such a hateful opponent, along with the illustrations to make it easy and simple to understand. However, be careful using this spell, as the curse may rebound on the spellcaster themselves. Nothing of interest. RPG libraries, let's go! Looks like someone's tattered diary. Finally, tomorrow will be my first mission. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. I can't sleep very well. I wonder what kind of village it is. I've been tasked to protect the village from a demon and find a way to keep it safe for years to come. It's a big responsibility. My teacher must have entrusted me with this important task because he thought I could accomplish it. I'm glad for his trust. I will do my best to live up to my master's expectations. I know, I'm trying to think. Looks like someone's tattered diary. For example, what would the people feel if a problem they've spent days solving was solved in an instant by a genius who suddenly appeared? When you see the reality of your own bloody efforts meaning nothing in the face of inspiration of a genius, people laugh. They laugh in the face of such overwhelming talent. All I could do was laugh. I wonder if there's any meaning to my quest. When I think about it, my heart feels like it's going to burst. His innocent smile looked terribly cruel. What? I have an idea of what it's in reference to, but I'll wait until the rest of the flavor text. Alright, yeah. Because I'm sure I'll probably know too once you say it, but maybe I'll figure it out a bit in. The sun shines brightly on the earth and gently warms up those who are frozen in the cold. But if you stay too close to the sun, the glare will blind you and the heat will burn you out. And the moon, which cannot shine without the sun, is an even more pitiful existence that cannot be separated from it. There's no way these are Madasagoras, are they? There are various curse words written in messy, scrawling letters. Okay, flavor text did not seem to enlighten anything. I feel like I should know this. Here's our door. Again, just look at her go. Yeah. And it dies. Nope. Killed by the skeleton. I think that actually, Nick, now that I think about it, that might have been the trigger for the trial gates right there, because I think that's the first one you do. All right, and I have my third page, so we're good. Ah! Ganesh? Ganesh. Okay, I just restored my MP and I don't feel like wasting it. We're gonna go ahead and run. Whoop. Ooh. I don't think I've seen a blue mimic chest. Oh. I found it. If only we had had this sooner. Liz, I've caught up. Firo, are you trying to mess with me again? What are you doing, bringing a grown man into this place? To stop Liz, of course. I'm not going to risk letting you summon the demon anymore. Hey, traveler. You said something about looking for butterflies. By butterflies, you mean these, right? I'm sorry, but this amber bead belongs to me who got it first. That's too bad. She really is a trash child. I'm going to use this to summon the legendary demon and get him to grant my wish. We're going to turn the town of Celed into a beautiful castle, and we're going to build a dream children's kingdom where all the children can live happily ever after. Isn't that wonderful? You're delusional. And a child. If you're wondering what in the world you're wishing by dabbing and summoning techniques the adults have forbidden you to do, that's what you wanted? You wanted to make your stupid wish come through? Don't you want the grown-ups back? Grown-ups, grown-ups. You're too loud. If you use the demon's powers, you'll have a much better life than if you were an adult. There's no such things as adults anymore. I don't need them. Come on, don't just stand there. Let's go. Now that we have the Amber Pearl, we can get back to town and start the ritual. Oh wow, big shocker. We totally didn't see that coming. Don't trust the Turkish delights. I can't get over his walk cycle. All I've ever wanted to do is stop her from running off. But when I climbed this tower, even against my teachings, I've realized I wanted to help Liz, who is trying to handle her responsibilities alone. Nah, she just crazy. And spoiled. Very spoiled. Sorry. We'll have to go after her. Thank you, Excellent. We do nothing in this room till the end of 2.0, I think. Or is it the start of 2.1? I don't know. Whenever you come back here with crows and other people. It's also one of my favorite rooms in version 2. It's just cool looking. Oh, yep, this is version 1 and 2 content. Walk for 12 minutes for a cutscene. Granted, when you're doing it for streaming purposes, it's a little worse than if you were just playing it. Because for better pacing, I do a lot of leveling off stream. So we're not killing everything every 2 feet. Why does he take me as the quiet church child? Because that's kind of what he is. Yeah, Celed ends fast. Like, again, 12 minutes of walking with standing. But you basically walk into town, watch 4 cutscenes, walk to the end there, and then come back and fight a boss. Why you post before I'm done, Twitch? We did it. We can now start the transmutation circle to bring back my mother. I mean, sorry to keep you waiting, my queen. The ritual of summoning for the demon is ready. Hey guys, a legendary demon who can grant our wishes will finally be here. If you want to turn this town into a big castle and build a dream child's kingdom where we can play as long as we want. You're all spoiled brats. Stop it. Liz, think again. You're going to build a child kingdom. Then what are you going to do with it? From now on, you'll always carry the responsibilities alone instead of being an adult. Are you really okay with that? You persist, Philo. The Queen is trying to give us all free life. None of you have any idea what you're talking about. We don't need the adults. As long as we have the power of the demon, we can live as we please. Yeah, that's about to bite you in the butt. I'm trying to do what makes everyone happy. You don't have to be a dick about it. That is not translated correctly. There's no way that is. Look at that low quality shadow because I turned the shadow quality down so my computer doesn't light on fire. I call upon thee. I command thee. Yeah, that ain't ever good. You know, big magic circle, turns black, ominous wind. Suddenly knock off friggin' Robin Williams. I am enraged, son of man. Awaken my soul. I will obey the covenant and grant thy wish. Looking sigil. Please, this town. I want this town of Celed to go back to the way it was when the adults were here. Look who made the good choice. I need to see my mom and dad. I'm stuck, stupid little girl. I don't care about the wishes of a little girl. Hell's going on here? Tell me what's going on. Wow, the most obvious plot twist that we all saw coming. The great demon enraged doesn't listen to the orders of a mere mortal girl. Do you understand? Thank you for your hard work. It seems you've managed to get the kid to break the seal. You've been using us? Pretending to be meek and obedient? It's obvious. Otherwise, who would listen to a hunchback like you? I only have one master, enraged. You were all the tools I used to revive him. I've been thinking about building a country for the demon enraged Sama here, in Celed, when I wake up the seal. A kingdom of dreams where all the children coddle up to me. That's creepy! Ah! Well, 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 don't be frightened, my silly, naive, easygoing children. You'll be my servants for life. However, except for you, of course, nothing good will come from letting a cunning, difficult adult live. Here we go, Mushino. It's time to beat the crap out of this person, adult. Kill the creeper genie? I plan to. I'm gonna shove your cloud down your throat. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, we need one more. One more. There we go. $400 is big damage for this level. Boosh. Ooh, Master Orb level increased. I'm not going to be able to be beaten by humans in a place like this. I'm sure you'll be pleased to know that this is an Akmon Fleb. I've had a lot of patience, and have been used by a lot of kids in the past. Yeah, go back to Narnia, you piece of garbage. This is a cool arena. Those do me nothing at the moment. I want this. I'd like 5 orbs I should probably turn in. Excellent, are you okay? Mushino and the Majin, where the heck did they go? Well, let's just say I ruined any chances for another Aladdin sequel. Could it be that you beat them? It's true, isn't it? The gloomy atmosphere that was present in this church is gone. Mushino is no longer with us. Good. We've been betrayed by demons and witches, and the adults are gone. What should we do now? Hey, guys, do you remember? When we were praying at the Dharma Temple, the adults came to pick us up. The Dharma Temple? Come to think of it, the adults always came to pick us up when we were done playing and the bells were ringing. I wanted to see my mother. Let's all go to the Dharma Temple. If we pray there like we did in the old days, we'll meet the adults. I have a feeling we will. Yeah, that could be. That's right. Please come with us, Excelyn. I think everyone will feel more at ease that way. The Dharma Temple is up the mountain road, just outside the north side of town. I'll be waiting for you on the chapel on the 3rd floor. I have a complaint. You have a complaint, Gray. I can only redeem Hydrate once? What is there? Okay, I think I put a timer on it after an incident a while back. Ugh. Also, I just now saw that Hydrate, so thank you. I think you know. Yeah, okay, yeah, just reconfirming that in my head. So, in the true world, this building is intact, and that one's destroyed. That's the building the children played in. And she said when she first tried to do the summoning, she thought the roof was going to come down. And then that building's destroyed in the true world. We are now in the false world. Those children died in a building collapse. Goodness gracious, Dragon Quest. Also Hydrate. Here we go again. Draco, I didn't just chug something. I emptied my water bottle like 7 times. Ugh. We can't use Dollar Board here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Evoke all of my mod powers. Gosh. Not global. Everyone an individual. That's fine. Gray. We've talked about these power trips. Time and place. This map does not look as good without pillars of light beaming out of every inch of it. We need to ring the bell, but instead I'm gonna make you walk to the top floor. We can break him. Ugh. Ugh. Freaking you guys. Do I have to open this now? I forget. No, okay, that's later. You knew what I was when you made me a mod. I'm the only eligible blade. Deadly weapon that can cut both ways. Seriously? Stream's almost over, don't. Dang, first the stupid bit cheering, and here we go again. Ugh, son of a goat. Well, congratulations. The water bottle is already out again, if you'll excuse me. Gosh dang it. Yep. That's definitely what you're doing, Saluna. Oh. Okay. It's a shame Hydrate doesn't show up on the chat, like, in the actual stream. Oh, on that note, for the next time we do oh gosh dang it. For the next time we do the Wind Waker randomizer, I have set up channel points for that. So glad you're here, Excellent. We were about to start praying. The adults in the town of Celed must still be worried and looking for us somewhere. I think if we stay here and pray, the bell will ring as it always does, and the adults will come for us. Come on, guys. Let's start praying. O God, who from time immemorial has preserved the people of Celed, forgive us of our sins, the sins of men, for we have transgressed your teachings. Give the lost lambs, who have lost sight of the right path, the peace they once had. "4 months, ride or die." Hey, thanks, Gray. As soon as that shows up. Just the wind. Sorry to get your hopes up, guys. Philo, you did nothing wrong. It's really me who owes you an apology. I've been trying to manage this all on my own for so long because I feel responsible that for this happening is because of me. Even when I realized it was a mistake, I should have trusted you more. You have to tear to Wingnut, huh? Hey. Wait, is Wingnut here right now? What the heck? Lurking in the back? I'm sure you'll have a tough time in the future, but from now on, let's live by our own strength, not relying on anyone else. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have been relying on demons in the first place, but I guess I'm not one to talk either, though we're not there yet. That's version 5. Of course. You could use some help too, couldn't you? Philo. It's a weird spelling of his name there. And then there's Excellent. I really don't know how to thank you for helping me and the other children after being so rude to you. Yeah, no, you were nasty, little girl. You were looking for this butterfly, weren't you? I'm sure you'll be happy to know that this is an Akmon fleb. I'm pretty sure it's I want you to have it. Excellent. I'm really sorry for having to rely on you for everything. From now on, we're going to support each other and live somehow. Someday, I'll make it a nice town where harmony, children, and a snack, or whatever that freaking non-sentence was. Ugh. Is it now, or is there one more thing? No, okay, that was it. Celed's honorary child. Is there anything else, or is it now on to the desert city? Yeah, now it's to worse Farazard. Alright, let's, better than Eternal second place. Yeah. Freaking, it's the Sailor Moon meme for the end of, the Zancrone thing, where it's like, my work here is done, and then Zancrone just disappears as you're standing there going, but you didn't do anything! Generic brand Farazard, yeah. And to be fair, this town came first, but it's so much less interesting looking than Farazard is. But again, we're not there yet. And we technically are, but you'd have to see that via the archives. I just realized I could also make a Star Wars joke here about the Star Archives being incomplete. There should be stream archives for version 1 and 2 right here, but they seem to be missing. Perhaps someone deleted them. I believe the archives are incomplete. I did not make a warp in town. Gonna get old walking across this map. Ugh. Okay, I want to make a warp here, because I'm about to go turn in these orbs. And that is where we will go ahead and end stream after I've gotten those orbs turned in. See what goodies we got. Also, thanks again for that gift sub there, Gray. Simstone. Okay, we don't need it at Mel Sandy anymore. Of that ruler. The ruler stone. Where does it warp you in the Colosseum? I said it the other day, but I've never actually tried. Outside of it. Okay. I guess, no, that makes sense. Venus Battlefield. Charm increased by 3. Secret of the Wolf Whistle. Ranger only. Of the Super Multi-Thrust. Spear only. Of the Propeller Blade. Claw only. So nothing I will be using anytime soon, let alone on this file. Phenomenal. Okay. So, that was both Mel Sandy and Celed. as usual, the entirety of the alt run and even the not alt run, like my original playthrough of version 3, 4, and 5, are archived on YouTube under the same name. We're gonna go ahead and end stream here. I want to try and fit more streams in the week, but it doesn't always happen just because schedule of work. However, seeing as hopefully my CPU for my PC upgrade should be here this week, and I'm hoping to have some time with my buddy so he can help me put it together, and when that happens, we'll be able to run the game at significantly, like, I can run the game at max settings, just not while streaming. My CPU is trash. My old, it's just old. It's old. It's like a 7-8-year-old computer. It was not built for this, but so, yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to play the game at like 60 FPS for like the good bits coming up here. You didn't need to link that, but I guess thank you very much, assuming that's the link I think it is there, Gray. But, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic evening. Or as Nick says, have a good time zone. Did you just do another cheer? Nick, we're gonna have to have a talk. Thanks for the stream. I've been interested in UKS for a long while. It's cool to see the gameplay in English getting more and more feasible. Oh, for sure. I guess I'll... definitely. There is a Discord for it as well, which I suppose, if you're interested, I can go ahead and dump that in chat before I go. Do we have a link to Sereni's Discord as well? I feel like that's important. Because, like, now that there's a separate Discord just for the tools... Alright, so I'll go ahead and end with this. This first link is for the Dragon Quest Worldwide community. And then this next link is just for the Akmon and Clarity, which is my menu tool and the live time translation tool. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end stream there. So once again, thanks everybody for hanging out and watching, and have a fantastic evening.